Good morning, everybody. That that wasn't effective. I'm sorry. It was enthusiastic. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
That's better. Let's go ahead and get started with our Sunday morning pastor's class. For those of you who might be joining us on the live stream, hopefully we're working today. I know last week we started off with no audio, or at least I did. But I'm Pastor Rob Harbin.
I'm Pastor Clayton Sellers.
And we're the two pastors here at Lutheran.
We got the memo about blue and blue on top.
I should have worn my clay. My clay flag.
Anyway,
I did think about it. We're the two pastors here at
two fashionistas
at Faith Lutheran, and privileged to serve God's people. I'm trying to stay focused. I just want to remind folks that as we continue our Bible study series on end times, the hype and the hope, if you're here in the fellowship hall, please keep your questions and your comments concise and short. That's very important. We have to repeat it back to the people at home because we can't hear them. And if you are at home, feel free to text the pastors. We keep our smartphones with us, and Pastor Sellers is always very faithful on the Facebook. I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way because a lot of people keep asking, Pastor, you're limping. And I just want to explain this just one time, all right?
So spread the word.
So spread the word. I don't want to have to do this over and over and over again. But I did go to Ortho 1 this week, and I have a moderate bone-on-bone issue with my right knee on the inside of that knee. Someone said, Pastor, you're not old enough for that to happen. That's true. However, I've always been involved with athletics, especially basketball, through the course of the years. And plus just wear and tear, being physical and involved with all kinds of athletics. So that's what's going on. So just keep me in your prayers, and we're just going to take this one step at a time. Obviously start off with a shot, but the doctor told me eventually it's going to be knee replacement. And it's
Lois has been there, done that.
I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. Yeah, there's and that's probably what I'll be doing this week. So. Anyway, so there you go. I've explained it. Nobody asked.
Will you have a word of prayer to open us? And
no, you will.
I will. All right. This is our opening hymn this morning at the first service was written by Walter. So we'll have a prayer written by Walter as well. CFW Walter is the founder of became the founder of the we pray. Hope word, which offers and imparts to us all the fruit of the redemption of your dear Son, Jesus Christ. But you have also opened our eyes, so that we may know your grace and in firm confidence receive it. Though the world, the law, our heart, and our conscience condemn us, what do we fear? Your word declares us free of all guilt. O keep us in such faith unto our end, and grant that all the members of our congregation may appreciate the great treasure which they possess. Help them and us to triumph over all attacks of the devil, the world, and our flesh, and finally to depart this life in peace, be received and see eternal kingdom. Hear us for the sake of our risen and victorious King, Jesus Christ.
All right, so most pieces that we talked about so far, last week we talked about the what? That is, he's coming to Malachi chapter 4, the 15th verse, basically the chapter to the 15th verse. The when was last week. And what was the conclusion, folks? We don't know, all right? So there's your teaching point. This is just our quick review. It'll take no more than 2 or 3 minutes to be able to cover. The timing of Christ's return is and will be unknown. All right? Next teaching point was the other really big one that's very important for us. Since it is going to be unknown, we finish with the best posture of the Christian is to embrace the imminent return of our Savior, imminent return. Pastor Sellers, what is an imminent return?
You see in there the beginnings of the word immediately. So imminent is immediately. At any given point, Jesus can return, and we're looking forward to it, and we're waiting for it.
Where we get Gregory from, people didn't know what Gregory means. It means watch. That's the word watchful. So always being prepared, with Christ. All right, so let's talk some more about the wind. This is a foundation instone. The wind is going to be coming up over the course of the next couple weeks. We're going to talk about it. The 1,000-year reign of Christ. Just let me see a show of hands if you've ever heard that phrase or term used, the 1,000-year reign of Christ. Raise your hand high. All right, very good. I'm glad that most of you are informed. Where does it come from, Pastor?
It comes from reading in the book of Revelation, right? Revelation chapter 20.
Yep. So you want to turn to Revelation chapter 20. We're going to look at where this is going to be. This is the foundation of Christ. This is where it comes from. But how you understand it will change the way you Revelation. Pastor, am I Revelation 2.
All right. Then I saw an angel coming down from heaven, holding in his hand the key to the bottomless pit, that's the abyss, and a great chain. And he seized the dragon, that ancient serpent who is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years, and threw him into the pit, and shut it and sealed it over him, so that he might not deceive the nations any longer, until the 1,000 years were ended. After that, he must be released for a little while. Then I saw thrones, and seated on them were those to whom the authority to judge was committed. Also I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded for the testimony of Jesus and for the word of God, and those who had not worshipped the beast or its image, and had not received its mark on their foreheads or their hands. They came to life and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years. The rest of the dead did not come to life until the 1,000 years were ended. This is the